Hey there everyone, welcome back to another video. Kovak here, and for this one, I'll be going over what I believe to be the top 3 best tier 1 pets for PvP pet battles as far as beast types are concerned. I almost forgot what type I was doing. But yes, beast types, with number 3 being the Alpine Foxling. Pretty great pet. It's been a really good pet ever since MOP, ever since it's been out, basically. But I'll go over that in just a second. I named this bird Stupid Bird. That's funny. Let's see. Well, I'll just start out with my Bone Serpent. I wasn't too sure. Oh, his pet's name's Donald. Okay, well, I'll just lift off and hit you, Donald. Hopefully you'll stay in. Actually, this is very good for me, because if he ever decides to go for a wish, I'll just nerf that healing pretty substantially. He might go for it now. So I'm gonna go for Bone Barrage. He doesn't have Surge. Okay. Well, let's just go for Call Darkness now. Go ahead and pop him there. There goes the wish. But it's only gonna be 25%, which still, theoretically, is quite a bit, but not as much as it would have been otherwise. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think you'll know. Okay, yeah, 471 would have been a heck of a lot more had it not been for that. So, I'm gonna go ahead and pass. Good thing here is that he has Snap, so I'm guaranteed to go first. He might swap out. Oh, I guess he won't. I mean, I'd prefer him not to be honest. I'd rather kill this thing off as soon as I can, to be completely honest. Hopefully this doesn't miss, because that would suck a lot. Aw, he swapped. Okay, well that's still huge damage. Definitely want to save this for later, and that's the second time that Bone Barrage Dot has missed. You want to talk about that? Or should I? Oh, that's really dumb. Alright, well at least I'll get one final use out of that. Okay, Ethereal, that was very questionable. Maybe you're trying to try to get more healing or something like that without taking any damage, but it's not really going to work out, to be honest. Alright, you'll lose your racial now, and now I will be faster. Alright, Cold Light Surf Runner. Will I ever be able to bring in the Fox? Probably will be useful against that, maybe the Flyer? Actually, no, I don't think it'll be faster. Even with Dazzling Dance up, that Flyer has a little extra speed to it. Okay, let's just keep going for Fish Slap. He's staying in on his Chi-Chi. I won't mind that at all. However, I do mind that the fact he's getting double hits consistently with those Fire Quills. There we go, took him out for exactly 365 damage. Alright, sitting very pretty right now. I can go for a Clobber. And I think I should be able to kill him, because I'll hit him here, hit him again, and then probably go for Wish. Oh no, he swapped out. Because I was about to say, by the time he sets up Wish, I should have him dead. So yeah. Okay, so Hawkeye, hopefully you don't dodge my Whirlpool right there. That would be very catastrophic for me. Oh, Cyclone, okay. Works for me. Works for me. Oh no! Cold Light Surf Runner. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage, as my buddy Ari would say. That's such a funny meme. Oh no, Bone Serpent, don't die. You've had so much to live for. And like, we're almost done with this battle. Haven't even got to bring in the Fox. The Fox was not very great for this match, to be honest. Dang, it's still hitting the Fox. It's punishing the Fox, everybody, for him not joining the fray in this battle. And frankly, I don't appreciate that. Oh, Bone Serpent. Living on towards the end. There we go. Take that, Donald. And yeah, pretty great first battle. I would have, enjoyed to use the Fox a little bit. you know, showing off how good it is. But we'll try and come back to it. But I will talk about the Fox. So number 2 for best beast types for PvP pet battles. It was very, very difficult between this and what I believe to be number 1, as they're kind of neck and neck. But I mean, I do have some reasons, but it's going to be Twilight. So let's see what teams I have with Twilight. Let's see. I mean, without without the Critter Week, mostly what I'm going against is a bunch of tough stuff, and I have a couple of witnesses to that, including my buddy being in the same battle group as me. So we got to play with something that will give me a chance versus something like that. We'll go with this, which I thought I was going to play with this to begin with anyway, but you know, you never know what you're going to queue into without the Critter Week, you know. I mean, then again, with the Critter Week, you don't really know what you're going to queue into again. See that? A little bit of a tongue twister reverse right there. Just play a reverse card in Uno. What you gonna do about it? Okay. Enough with the cringe. Anyway, Alpine Foxling. Easy to get wild caught pet. Kunlai Summit. He's basically all over the Snowy Mountain. Very easy to get. A breed you're definitely going to want is the SS. Power balance is just for, I guess, those who don't really know about how good it is, or maybe if you just don't have any other choice. But yeah, SS breed definitely the way to go, as that way he could take advantage of his speed even more with Dazzling Dance. Never take leap on him. Dazzling Dance is the best thing I think he has going for him, because there are some flyers that you can outspeed with Dazzling Dance while they have their racial. Good examples of this would be Terraclaw Hatchling. Like back in Legion, he was one of the best counters to Clutch. I mean, I was about to say Clutch Sister. Terraclaw Hatchling, because obviously you'd be faster. You could throw up your crouch, take minimal damage, and get off at least a double hit versus Terraclaw. Obviously, the aim would be for triple. Another really great thing about him is that he does have Flurry, the best multi-hit ability in the game. Obviously, for taking down decoys and stuff. And then also Crouch, which, no explanation there. If you're faster, it's definitely really good. That means you basically get 3 turns out of it. I mean, not 3, but 4 turns instead of 3. Alright, so 2 dragons and a Hyjal Wisp. Oh well, this is going to be a very, very good time for me. I'm just going to go ahead and point that out there. Good time for me, bad time for you. Best thing he has going for him is definitely that Wisp, because it is faster than... Well, I mean, it'll be faster than my bird if he ever brings it below its racial, but... Aw, and he started out with it. Well, let's see if he dodges first. Okay, he's not. That's fine by me. Completely fine by me, by the way. He might go for it now. I mean, one of these are gonna miss if he dodges regardlessly, but I'd rather the Call Darkness miss, I think. Oh, he didn't even go for it. Oh, and he crit too. That sucks. Now, for anybody who's watched my channel, my Twilight, for some weird reason, likes to miss Surge of Light all the time under Darkness, and it sucks a lot. But I don't think it's going to be worth going for it now, because he's probably going to dodge here. 100% expecting that. I'd be very shocked if he did not do that. Yep, there he goes. He's going to get off his heal. Almost killed him. But thanks to Darkness being up, obviously he only got 25% out of that wish. So 2 times that Darkness has completely destroyed a wish pet. So that's great. Let me see. He might have Scorched Earth. Gonna wait for that. Nope. He's just going to spam Tail Sweep. I mean, not a bad option. But I do have Crouch up, so that will take less damage. Boom, bop, beep. Oh, and you missed right there. Well, good thing about Flurry. Oh, I could have gone for my Call Darkness. But another good thing about Flurry, if you didn't already know, is if you miss the first hit under, say, Darkness, The other ones have a potential to hit, whereas, for example, flank, the attack will just straight up miss, and no chance for the other multi-hits to hit. And yeah, too bad I didn't throw up Cold Darkness before, that way I could have nerfed that healing, but it really doesn't matter at this point. Doing very well right now. There's really not much he can do, to be honest. Let's go for another flurry. Stop knocking on the door. Ugh, freaking siblings trying to come in here while I'm trying to record. Okay, takes care of that. Sorry y'all had to hear that. Freaking sibling handing me some newspaper or whatever that was, and it was kind of bothering me. Just keep knocking on the door. Thank you very much. Anyway, back to this battle. Pretty much going to be a wipe from here. Gonna be a wipe from here. At least Twilight did get to see a little bit of action. Yeah, I mean, it really doesn't matter what I go for, right? Boop, bop, beep. Oh, there we go. Looks like I won't have to worry about losing a pet. And there we go. Got the W. At least we did get to play with Twilight a little bit there. Pretty much hard countered his team, as you can see. But basically, Twilight, very simple to get. All you have to do is donate $10 to the Blizzard store if you're interested in purchasing him. Probably the best pet on the pet store, to be honest, I think. I mean, yeah, there's the Blossoming Ancient Incrop, but he's not like OP as in like, damn, he's going to do a lot of burst damage. It's just the fact of him being tanky and healy. So as far as, you know, just raw DPS for PvP pet battles, Twilight is definitely probably the best right there, which is why I have it as number 2 best beast. And like I said, very much could have been a contender for number 1, but yeah, abilities that you're going to want to go with are Twilight Fire, Surge of Light, and Cold Darkness. These 2 abilities suck, but however, I have seen some Twilights run Pounce. It's not the fastest thing in the world, so highly recommend Twilight Fire. Very, very good ability. So, yeah. So, alright. So, number 1 best beast type for me anyways is the Vengeful Porcupette. As you can see, I do have it on quite a bit of teams, which should tell you something. Now, let's see, what team do I want to play with? I guess I'll play with this. Why not? So, yeah, Vengeful Porcupette. Now, the reason why I have this as number 1 and not number 2 is because 2 of the abilities on Twilight, like, so let's say that they're in a 1v1. The way I look at it is, yeah, it's got Twilight Fire. Yes, that you'll be faster at first, but only 1 Power Ball, and you'll be faster than the Twilight. Now, if you're lucky enough to maybe get off a Surge of Light or something like that, and YOLO and get a stun or something, I'm pretty sure that the Vengeful Porcupette should be able to beat Twilight in a 1v1 90% of the time, probably. I guess it would come down to if there were some misses or something, but I just feel like anyway that it's just a little bit better. Just a little bit. Not saying Twilight's bad or anything, but that's just the way that I feel. And this guy's got a Bale. Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, you don't see that a whole lot. Because it is quite annoying and tedious to get the pet. I don't even have it because I don't feel like going through that trouble. So yeah. Oh, you got an immolation, sir? Well, I have one as well. Oh, okay. Well, don't mind if I swap into my armored Vaultbot. Thank you very much. Well, damn. Even though it did weak damage, that was a lot of damage. Let's go for a Make It Rain. Why would you refresh that? It literally does nothing for you, pretty much. Yeah, you would have been way better off just going for that crush to begin with. To be completely honest. Alright. Let's go for this coin toss. Literally the name of the ability. Take down the Infernal. A little immolation aura effect is still going off. That's kind of funny. Okay, there goes the Stone Skin. Not really going to matter a whole lot, I don't think. I think the other ability, was it Leap or something like that? It's way better. However, he doesn't really have to worry about that right here because he is faster than my armored fault bot. Alright, let's just keep going for coin tosses. Not doing the most damage in the world, obviously, because we only have 223 attack power, but, I mean, look at all that health right there. So, I think, should I bring in the Vengeful Porcupette? I mean, if it's a 1v1 versus Bale, pretty sure we both, well, I mean, I was about to say both, that we all know who should come on top with that. I mean, the Porcupette, obviously. Okay, he's gonna go for that. Don't really care. I might be able to kill him right here, and there we go. Yeah, and it's pretty much a wrap from here. Bale is a pretty bad pet. So, yeah, I mean, it has a pretty interesting ability in the form of Murder the Innocent, but it is a percentage-based ability, so it's always going to do 30%. Okay, there goes that. Why would you run Scorched Earth? That's kind of similar to an Abyssius, because the dot will just hurt you too, so there's really no point in running Scorched Earth on Bale. And yeah, oh, Detective Ray didn't even go down. Oh, I didn't even get to play with the Vengeful Porcupette at all. Okay, well, I'll definitely queue up with the Porcupette again, but let's see what other teams I have with him. So I can just, you know, variety it up. Holy crap, a bunch of Seeking a Third teams. Dang. Alright, well, let's just play with this. But Porcupette, very, very good pet. I didn't really find out about this pet until Here's video very long ago about the top tier 1 pets in Warlords of Draenor. And this was his #1 pick. Still a very, very, very solid pet. Probably in the top 5 best pets, I would say. I think. I probably have to go back and look at my list or whatever, but I think it is. It's just a very damn good pet. So, how do you get it? It is a vendor pet from Speaker Gunlan on Timeless Isle. Basically, you collect bloody coins from PvP, as in, you know, Battlegrounds and all that good jazz, killing enemy. Or is it from Battlegrounds? It's either from Battlegrounds or actual other players on the Timeless Isle. Honestly, don't know which of the two it is. It might even be both, but my buddy, you know, Lineca, as you all know him as, he would know because he's farmed up a bunch of them before, so. Yeah, it's one or the other, but basically you get bloody coins and you can use bloody coins to purchase him. You can cage him and purchase him off the auction house. I don't think he's a whole lot of gold, as he's pretty plentiful nowadays. There are still quite a bit of people still farming the bloody coins because, hey, I mean, it's a pretty easy way of making gold, I guess. As you say, still a very good pet. Abilities that you're always going to want to run on him is Powerball, Spirit Spikes, Flank. If you run any of the other 3 abilities, you are considered a weirdo. So, yeah, if you don't want to be a weirdo, I would not run any of those. And just my luck. Triple humanoids. However, even against triple humanoids, Vengeful Porcupette is still pretty great versus them. Alright, so biggest worry that I have is definitely going to be the idol right here. Hopefully he doesn't... he totally did. Come on now. That's kind of lucky because... Or maybe he's gone against Blazehounds before, I don't know. There are also some frickin'... I was about to say retarded, but really weird Anubis Half Idol players who just go for deflection on cooldown for absolutely no reason at all. Oh, very awesome that the trap went off right there. I can't get the words out. Trap went off right there automatically, is what I was trying to say. But yeah, there are some idols who will just use it off cooldown for absolutely no reason. You can even pass your turn and the enemy will still go for a deflection, which is very weird. He didn't do it there, so maybe he has gone against Blazehound before or something. But that's alright. Oh, there he goes right there. Wasn't going to fall for it twice. So, yeah. I don't have to worry about missing, however, he does. So I got that going. Aw, okay. Okay, buddy. Let's see. No, it is not my buddy online right now. Actually brought in the Kunlai Runt. Okay. Definitely saving you for later. Alright, thank goodness. Renishu Runt did not get stunned by that. Let's go for a sandstorm right now. Ba-boom. Oh, nice. Trap went off yet again. Let's go ahead and go for my focus. Yeah, I figured he'd bring in his Anubis Idol. And start wailing away on him. You can go for that all day if you want to. There was literally no reason for you to do that. Either you have a very low IQ for going for that deflection for nothing, or you just had nothing better to do. And I'm assuming it's both of those answers that I just said. Alright. Let's, oh, very nice. Pairing a Anubis Idol up with a Immolation user. Not a very hard hitting Immolation user to begin with, so not very smart. He's probably just trying to get his humanoid family brawler, if you couldn't tell already. However, finish him would have been a lot better than the Core Fire Imp. For obvious reasons. Oh, well, that was a pretty great cauterize right there, buddy. So kudos to you. If y'all can hear a bird chirping in the background, I am terribly sorry, because for some weird reason, that thing will act very retarded sometimes, as it'll just chirp, 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 chirp. But for some reason, the sound will pick up from all the way back into my room. I do not know how or why, but yeah, apologies in advance. It is very annoying, trust me. I know. I should know. But like, I don't know if you can hear it, but it is pretty loud. I don't know why that thing is going absolutely ballistic in that cage, but he's just chirping away. I mean, I don't know. He's the only bird in the cage, and he's just going chirp, 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 chirp. Alright, well, let's go ahead and bring in the Porcupette for this last bit of the battle. Because why not? He hasn't got to do really anything. So, let's go for Spirit Spikes. Aw, come on, that sucks. Literally, when you go for Spirit Spikes and your opponent misses, you want them to hit you right there. That way they take a bunch of reflect damage. Alright, well, there's no point for going for any power balls. I mean, I guess I could now, but it's not really gonna matter, right? Will this make me faster again? Oh well, I guess I won't find out, because that actually killed him. I didn't think that would kill him, to be honest. To be completely honest. But yeah, Vengeful Porcupette didn't really get to play with him a whole lot there either, because of the triple humanoids. But that should show that it's a pretty great pet. I'll come back to it, you know, towards the end, like I always do, if talking about the pets. I think I want to go back to one of the other two, so let's see. I didn't really get to play with the Alpine Foxling, so I'll go back to that. Let's play with this team. This team's pretty great, as long as I have Dazzling Dance up, that is, especially for Son of Animus. Alright, this will probably be my last battle, I think, so far. It's all been wins, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I've been wrong in the past, but I mean, who am I kidding? I could always bring up Pet Battle Lawkeeper. Win, 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 and win. Okay, well, that answers that question. There we go. Alright. But yeah, there are a crap ton of beasts. more beast pets in the game than the other family type. So it wasn't really that hard, for selecting at least a top 5, and then I narrowed it down. But don't get me wrong, there are a bunch of other really good beast types pets. I guess an honorable mention would be the Infernal Pyroclaw. Very good pet right there. A ton of AoE potential. There is also obviously Death Adder Hatchling. However, these 3 pets are definitely way better than the Death Adder for sure. Rose Saipan, basically the same thing, It's just a different pet model. And looky here, triple critters. Thank goodness that's not the power type. That would be very catastrophic. That probably might even make me lose if that was a power, because these 2 ain't gonna do crap against it. But Alpine Foxling, it still might give me trouble, to be honest. I mean, it's still a Gleamhoof Fawn. Am I right? Okay, so I can't... Crap, I better pick a pet. I can't interrupt any of them, obviously, because they're all critters. So, I guess I'll just start out with my Son of Animus. I haven't played with this pet in a long while. Don't really see it a whole lot. It is somewhat rare, because it's a pretty low drop chance. Not only that, but cost quite a bit on the auction house. Okay, so yeah, they're gonna keep spamming Metal Fist. Ooh, Chew and Swarm. Well, that is going to do a lot of damage. Thank goodness that did not crit. That would have sucked a lot. I'm gonna go for my heal right there. It really doesn't matter which one of these I go for. They both do the same damage. So just for the lols, gonna go for Interrupting Jolt. There we go. Alright, let's go for Metal Fist again. Ooh, nice crit right there, by the way, Ironhide. A Transformers reference, if you can tell already. Okay, if you have Nature's Ward, that is going to be kind of troublesome. Well, actually, maybe not the most troublesome thing in the world, because at least... Oh, he wasted his headbutt. Okay, well, I was about to say, it might not be the most troublesome thing in the world, because at least then, if it comes down to it, Detective Ray can just do normal damage to him with like Flame Jet, for example. There goes the Nature's Ward. Well, at least it's not power, otherwise it'd be healing up for a hell of a lot more, so that's great. Not only that, but it'd be doing a heck of a lot more damage. It'd be hitting for... I mean, the highest can go over 400, so this one only goes up to just a little over 350. Well, that's pretty great. And looks like we'll take down the Gleamhoof Fawn. Sounds like that bird out there has stopped chirping, thank goodness, because that was getting quite annoying. Why can I not get my words out tonight? The world may never know. These are questions that need to be answered. Alright, Alpine Foxling, at this point, I'm going to really just go for attacks from here. I'll definitely be faster. What am I talking about? I should be. Detective Ray is a decently speedy pet, so should definitely be faster than this lovebird. 2 Skull Tosses should get the job done, unless, of course, he prolongs the game by going for a Love Struck. And a Flame Jet for the lols. Ba-boom. There we go. Alright, 5 battles, 5 wins. Not going to play with Twilight again, as I do know that some people don't really like that pet, because mainly to do with darkness, and it has a very good ability setup. I'm not the biggest fan of Twilight, because for some dumb reason my Twilight loves missing Surge of Light under darkness. Not even exaggerating, you can go back and watch previous videos, as there have been many times on video where it has missed. Even sometimes 2 times in 1 match. So that's pretty ridiculous. Alright, well, that goes over our top 3 beast types. So we'll go ahead and run through them one more time. Number 3 being the Alpine Foxling. Again, wild-caught pet in Kunlai Summit. It's basically all over the little snowy mountain along with the Kunlai Runt. And I think it's called the Summit Kid. It's like a little goat or something like that. Once again, breed you're going to want is obviously the SS breed. That way you could take full advantage of Flurry and Crouch. Dazzling Dance just adds a little bit of more of sprinkles on the cupcake for your little speediness. Again, it can outspeed Sunbirds, and here we go with a little example being the Falcosaur. Let's see. Yeah, it can outspeed the Sharp Talon Falcosaur and the Direek. Yeah, I don't think it can outspeed those ones. Those ones are a little too fast. But yeah, able to outspeed Sunbirds. Very, very good pet. Highly recommend going to get it. Number 2, we have Twilight. Go ahead and pull him back up. Yep, here we go. Again, it is off the pet store, so if you want your Twilight, you're going to have to donate 10 Shekly Deckly dues to Blizzard. I know some people don't like doing that, but I mean, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Only one breed available. Speed, balance, abilities you're going to want to go with, yet again, are Twilight Fire, Surge of Light, and Cold Darkness for obvious reasons. Like I said, I have seen some run Pounce, but you're kind of a silly pickle if you do that, because this build right here is pretty OP. This is kind of on levels with Twilight Clutch Sister OP, and this thing would absolutely destroy a Twilight Clutch Sister. So yeah, very darn good pet. Kind of hated by some people, but very, very good for PvP. Then number 1, we have the Vengeful Porcupette. Again, from the Bloody Coins that you get from doing PvP. It's either on the island or in actual Battlegrounds itself. I'm pretty sure it is from Battlegrounds, but again, could be from both. I believe there's some sort of buff or something that you have to have on you or whatever. And after you kill opponents, you'll just loot Bloody Coins. I don't know how many Bloody Coins, but I'd imagine it would be that many anyway. One breed available to it again, just like Twilight, being a Hell Power breed. It is pretty tanky. It will get its Beast Racial quicker. Obvious abilities you want to go for is Powerball, Spirit Spikes, and Flank. Let's see. Yeah, as long as you're faster, you can take full advantage of Flank, obviously. And, of course, Spirit Spikes. Now, one weird thing is that Spirit Spikes will do less damage to Aquatics. In case if you didn't know, for some weird reason, it counts as a dot. So yeah, you'll have to kind of watch out for that if you're going against Aquatics. And then the speed from Powerball, if you did not know, just in case, will not go away if you swap out. So you can be a billion speed, and when you come back in, you'll be a billion speed. So yeah, that is my top 3 best tier 1 beasts for PvP pet battles. Be sure to let me know your own personal list down below, as of course this is opinionated, although I'm sure quite a bit of people could agree. But with that being said, this is Kovac, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.